We continue our coverage of the terrible tragedy at Virginia Tech University. 33 students and faculty are dead, including the shooter. This horrific shooting has raised new concerns about security on campus, not just at Virginia Tech, but at colleges and universities all across America. Did campus and local police respond appropriately? Should the university have been locked down after the first shooting? Why didn't they flood the area with police officers? These are questions a lot of people are asking today. Robert Coventry is president of Starside Security and Investigations, and he joins me live from Burbank, California. Hi there, Robert.
Good morning.
It's always difficult to second guess in a situation like this, and of course hindsight is 20/20, but with 24 hours to reflect, given the information that the officials had at the time, was this campus as secure as it should have been?
Well, we don't know. It's still under investigation. We don't know after the first shooting how much information they had. They thought it was an isolated incident with 2 people in the dorm. They had information that they thought the person had left the campus, so locking down the whole campus for an isolated incident might have caused more harm when they first got the information.
Is there a protocol for something like this, a standard line that police and campus security are supposed to take when there's a shooting on campus?
Well, they should have an action plan, emergency action plan, where they have everything laid out and the campus laid out and know exactly what they're supposed to do, when they're supposed to do it. One of the problems they see with the Virginia Tech plan is that they said it was 4 pages, call 911, duck for cover, and get out of the way. That needs to be a little more in depth than that.
Well, Robert, why isn't there something that the FBI or some other department puts out that says, okay, if there's a shooting on campus, this is what you need to do. Here are the numbers to call, or at least here's the sheet to fill out in each individual campus. Fill this out so that everybody has a handbook so they know what to do.
Well, there's a lot of different universities and campuses in the country, and there are guides that the FBI and the Secret Service and other organizations put out to help deal with preventing violence, workplace violence, and campus violence. There are resources that universities can rely on.
Let's take a look at the timeline of these shootings. The first warning to students went out via email at 9:26. That was over 2 hours after the first murders, telling them only to, quote, be cautious. Now, word of the second shooting didn't go out until almost 10 a.m., and then the order to lock all of the doors wasn't even issued until a full 3 hours after the first shooting. Let's just take that first part first. If you're a student and you get a message that says, be cautious, what does that mean?
Well, one of the things that it's under investigation how they handled that, but the email, there should have been some sort of announcements, and there were RAs running down the hallways telling people to stay in the dorms and to lock the doors. But we're not sure after the first incident how much time there was lag between the notification of the students and the incident. They thought it was an isolated incident, therefore upsetting the whole campus might not have been prudent at that time.
A lot of people would think, though, that actually they should have alerted people. Even if it was just a shooting, maybe a domestic incident, as they're saying, the whole campus should have known. Do you disagree?
No, I think the whole campus should have known, but there should have been some sort of auditory warning or RAs telling groups of students and announcing it on a PA type system that there was an incident and to call this number or to check online or to gather information that way.
All right, Robert Coventry, again, thank you so much. Again, hindsight is 20/20, but we will learn a lot more as this investigation continues.
Thank you very much for having me.
Police were able to identify